North Fort Baptist Church. They got a little log cabin here. About everybody in here is my relative. Like 4th or 5th cousin. And boy, that's a big one. Captain A.B. Talley, 1824-1905, and his wife Martha Humphreys. Captain Talley was 1824-1905, and his wife 1842-1914. Ooh, I don't even know which way to go. These old ones look interesting. Martha Talley, 1842-1914. Memory of some I think that's David Humphreys, 1869. Jane Goodwin. Humphreys, 1893. And it's hard to read. 1870. I think that's a Humphreys too. Marcus West, United States Army Air Force, Colonel, U.S. Air Force. World War II in Korea, 1920 to 2014, Berlin Airlift. Gladys Guest West. Beloved wife, mother and grandmother, 1921 and 2014. I like his stone there. Good picture of that there. Airplane. The Gloria flight, his solo and the Stearman PT-17. I bet that was fun. Marcus Kenneth West, 1844-1995. Thomas's. Kenneth Thomas, 1937-2013, Virginia G, 1928-1998. Probably a relative. Broadus James Johnson, U.S. Navy, 1953-2012. These old beggins, I don't know where to start. Just go. Herman Guest, South Carolina. World War I, 1893-1968. Let's see. His wife was Gloria Clara Lee, 1901-1960. I might look at that blame dirt dauber building nest inside. A strange bug. Early Thurston, 1897-1959. Harry O. Thurston, South Carolina, Private 17th Division, World War I, 1891-1959. Coming a lot of World War I votes. There's rocks turned over. My problem is I want to fix things like that. I just want to turn that back over and glue it back down so bad I can't stand it. 1903-1990. I have him for his family. infant son of Stobo Crumbles. Born and died June 29, 1934. It's a daughter. Duran Crumbles, 1935, from May to June 1935. This must be the Crumbles part. Coley Crumbles, U.S. Marine Corps, Korea, 1931 to 1999. Jeannie H. Crumbles, 1915 to 2000. James R. Crumbles, 1883 to 1947. Annie P., 1896 to 1961. Yes. It ain't no use try to read that. J.B. Phillips, 1853 to 1925. S.A. Hawkins, his wife, 1970 to 1926. John S. Phillips, 1892 to 1957. Oh, I've seen some strange ones. Let's see if we got any markings on them here. Amanda Summey, wife of S.E. Pittman, 1868, 1932. Strange thing about them Pittmans. S.A. Pittman, 1868 to 1968. We have the same Y-DNA. Sometime back before surnames was passed out, my Turners and the Pittmans were the same family. 1890 to 1890. Little Eddie. John Summey, 1835, 1891, I believe it says. Simon Summey, 1890, 1893. John Summey, 1845, 1905. Rachel Summey, 1842 to 1919. Ralph B. Turner, 1928. I don't reckon there's a lot of Turners in this area that I ain't a bit more related to than nothing. My family comes from Scotland and all theirs come from England. Birth of Odell Deaton Johnson, 1904 to 1929. I'm pretty place in here. Edith Gertrude Deaton, 1919, 1958. Hassie Summey, 1882, 1964. Joseph Elijah, 1879, 1947. Father Charles H. Sullivan, 1919, 1956. Huh. Nice little sleigh. A whole bunch of Barton relatives here. I'm kin to these folks about 5 times over. Larkin, T. Barkin, Barton, 1805-1937. Ida C. Barton, 1880-1938. Waverly B. Barton, 1877-1939. I got a grandmother Barton, two great-grandmother Bartons. One back in 1850. I don't know how many greats that is. That song about to fall into that. Merman S. Gosnell, 1891-1968. Mary R., 1900. They came to the Bartons. Simon Allison Barton, 1853. They put his death date down there. And Victoria, his wife, 1862-1932. I could look them up in a book. I got a book, got all the Bartons in it. Barton Blue Book. Ernest Eli Deaton, 1902-1985. Afton Pauline Deaton, 1914-1994. That's on. See something unusual down here, I got to investigate. I like to investigate stuff. What an unusual layout. Finney. Charles W. Finney. 1938-2015. And Beatrice J. 1939. That was pretty and different. Carla Self Marchani, Korean War veteran, 1931. Rosa Hughes, 1926-2013. It's a nice day for this. It ain't hot. Cloudy, ain't raining. Fred Conway Allen, Specialist United States Army Vietnam, 1938-2021. His wife is Joan Annette, 1942. Lordy, they put river rock in this one. Nelson Amos Turner, 1954-2012. Now that's a difference. That granted ain't from around here. They've got that from out west. Ernest Howard, 1906-1930, and Melinda Howard, 1836-1942, related to the Howards. Barnett, kin to them, 1891-1960, Lisa T, 1894-1973. Like I say about everybody in this cemetery, is a fourth, fifth cousin, something like that. Sheila B. Hawkins, 1854-2003. Melissa May Kidd Crisp, 1973-1999, In the Arms of the Angels. I hope so. That'd be a good place to be. J.C. Lindsay, October 15, 1931, and Lois Crane, 1929, 1974. Ida Lindsay, 1934, 1964. 30-year-old. Too young to die. William T. Lindsay, 1990, 1959. Winnie B., 1993 to 1982. Let's go over here to this. Somebody's in the military. I'm always interested in the military ones. Wayman F. Summy, 1919, 1980. Annie L. Summy, 1923, 1997. Oh, Lord. William Francis Sumley, PLC, Army World War II, 1917, 1980. Christine Sullivan, 1929, 1931. Wards. I'm kin to these. I had a great-great-great-grandmother as a Ward. Elizabeth Ward married William Turner. James A. Ward, 1881, 1969. Josie Doug, 1882, 1933. Lordy. Nellie L. Ward, 1911, 1989. Son of Fred and Martha Hawkins, September 3rd, 1944. Roy Owen, 1932, 1951. Daughter Cecil Jetty Owen, 1941, 1960. Becky Jane, 1971. And Robert C. Owens, 1900, 1962. Carlton Roger Owens, 1935, 2013, and Deborah Taylor, 1932. Can't read that one. Joyce L. Garland, 1939, 2011. Dorothy H. Dunlap, 1933 to 2005. Hula hoops? Oh, all right. Never seen hula hoops on the grave before. Adrienne Staten Stepp, 1976 to 2014. Ralph Staten. Wade Ralph Randolph Staten. 1956, 2014, and Linda Kay, 1959. I'd say she's probably still alive. She's younger than I am. Lordy. I'm glad I didn't go that way. It's uphill. Howard J. Taylor Jr., 1938 to 2010. Charlotte A., 1945 2016. Marbury and Hood, 1965 2006. Daughter. Mr. and Mrs. Tommy Hood, Melissa Ann, 1985, 1985. Lived 3 days. Not good. Marion Hambrick, 1930 to 2020. C.V. Beat Hambrick, 1912, 1963. Pearl May Gosnell, 1905 to 2001. Buford A. Pittman, U.S. Army Korea, 1930 to 2016. Marjorie B. Pittman, 1937, 1995. Evelyn L., 1916, 2002. Edgar F. Thomas, 1907, 1968. Lordy, Lordy. I'm getting old fast. Horton. Mother Sybil M., 1917, 1987. Pots fell over. Son Michael R. Horton, 1949. J.R.S. Jimmy Stiles, James R. Stiles, 1971. I'll tell you, North Greenville's a nice place. Anybody looking for a nice place to retire? Just stay out of the city of Greenville. Oh, B.D.W. Pruitt, 1927-2015. It's a mess. Marvin S. Pruitt, 1923-2005. All Pruitt, 1920, 1987, and Minnie Pruitt, 1931 to 2020. Carl Albert Pruitt, U.S. Army World War II, 1920, 1987. Which way am I going to go? I'm all over, Wayne. Carl T. White, 1922 to 2015. Francis White, told out 1922. I guess I'll go back this way, more toward the car. I should be about running out of time here. They got a toy. They got them a permanent rosy bush. Ain't that nice? It ain't bloom. Yeah, fix it. You got buds on it. Let's fix it to bloom. Calvin B. Gosnell, 1940, 2011. And Linda C., 1943. I say he was a truck driver. David Jerry Gosnell, 1942, 2007. Sophia D. Cagle, 1893, 1978. Alonzo Nellums, 1910, 1967. Julia Myers, 1910, 1984. Dean L., 1914, 1991. 1924, 1991. Edner and Ronald, 1942 to 1965. Harton, Leroy Harton, 1892, 1964. Annie B., 1889, 1966. Otho W. Gosner, 1918, 1994. Ralph B., 1920, 2006. Frida L. Gosler, 1949, 1961. Arnold E. Gosner, 1947, 1994, another truckie driver. Alvin B. Gosner, 1940, 1960. Barnett's, more relatives. Rufus Lawrence Barnett, 1895, 1965, Bertha Barton, 1903, 1959. Donald C. Emery, 1941, 28. Stanley T. Emery, 1953, 1982. Gooksy Emery, 1897, 1956. It's Cooksy. It's a C, I believe. Bernie, his wife, 1919 and 2003. I love to come across different names. Felix, spelled P-H, or McHannon, 1925 to 1988. Calvin Howard, 1917, 1986. Marietta, 1916 to 2002. Samuel G. McHannon, 1897, 1954. I tell you, folks, I'm about ready to give it up. I'm back neck hurting. Victoria Road.